Hi, everyone, and welcome to Send's very first webinar, our early access webinar. I'm super excited to kick this off because this marks a significant milestone for us as the first ever webinar for Send. My name is Barak Friedman, Director of Marketing here at Send, and I'll be your host today. Joining me, Gilad Ben Nahum, our VP of Product, the brain, the soul, the head of Send. Gilad, shalom, hello.
Hey, shalom. How are you, Barak? Super excited being here. As you said, this is our first webinar, so it's a very exciting milestone for us. Let's kick it off.
By the way, to make sure we can address all of your questions, we pre-recorded this session. This way, both Gilad and I will be available in the chat throughout the whole session. We will be able to answer your questions, gather feedback, and follow up offline if needed. Let's take a quick look at the agenda and see what we will cover today. We'll start with a quick overview of Send. In this section, Gilad will take us behind the scenes of the early days of Send, and we will also discuss the idea behind Send and what it promised to web creators. From there, we'll move on to the demo of Send in the WordPress admin. We'll show you how easy it is to set up and get started with Send. Next, we will showcase a few of the most common flows you asked us to cover in the questionnaire you filled in before. And we will show you a few of those flows in this section. And finally, we'll wrap up with Send's new pricing model. Spoiler alert, it's a game changer one, so stay tuned. There, in this part, we will reveal the exclusive incentive and benefits you, the early access web creators, will get based on eligibility. Here at Send, we have a clear vision. We want to help and empower web creators to stop just building websites and start building thriving businesses. But is it really that simple? Can Send truly empower web creators to offer more than just websites? Gilad, as a VP product, I have to ask you, was Send truly crafted to be as easy and seamless as we claim it is?
Sure, Barak. So maybe the best thing to do is to go back to Elementor. As you know, we are here always been about empowering web creators. And the mission that we've taken was to help them build their future, making it easy to create stunning websites for any type of business. But you know, when we talk with customers, we see that building websites is just the beginning. So we've had countless conversations with so many customers throughout this year, and it is very clear for us. Web creators today want to do more. You guys want to offer more. You want to take your success to the next level. It's not only about building websites anymore. It's now the era of building businesses, thriving businesses. And a major request we kept hearing from you guys was basically around email and SMS marketing. But you know, as we know, that in the WordPress ecosystem, this is a really hustle. There are too many plugins you need to juggle, or if you want to use some external platform, and I won't mention any name here, it's clunky. You see from far that it is not fit well to the WordPress and the WooCommerce ecosystem, and that's basically the main reason we've built Send. Our goal is very simple. We want to have email and SMS marketing as a simple and seamless and perfectly integrated into your workflow. Now, instead of dealing with the complexity that you are used to have today, you can focus on what truly matters. It's growing your business by helping your clients succeed. And the best part, Barak, is simple. It's all here. It's built for WooCommerce, it's made for WordPress, and it's ready to go in your WordPress dashboard. It's that easy.
Wow, that's quite remarkable and quite amazing. You know, I feel like we initiating some kind of a movement, and I'm so excited about this movement called Send. I really can't wait to see the first web creators elevating their business and expanding their offering using Send. It's going to be a vision come true. All right, so now let's get to the real stuff. Gilad, please, if you can, share your screen and show everyone how easy it is to set up Send within a few clicks. So maybe we can move to the actual platform at the moment.
So can you see my screen now, Barak?
Yes, I can see your screen. I'll give you a thumbs up.
Thank you. So just for you guys to know, right after this webinar, you will get a short email from us in which you would be able to download the send zip file. And once you're doing that, the only thing you need to do is to go here to the plugins page, upload the zip file, and then install and activate the plugin. Once that is done, you will see send here at the left-hand side. Just click it and you're in. First thing first, you would need to connect your send account with Elementor. Just click here the connect, and that's it. Amazing. Now connection has been established, and what we see here is the get started page. This is like an onboarding, a very quick steps for you guys to set the platform up. And the first step here is basically connecting your Who store with Send. So I click connect. Now I can see that the platform would fetch my product catalog, the order summary, the customer list. I'm clicking connect, and that's it. No hassle.
By the way, Gilad, I see this notification. Does it mean that I have to stop working with Send, or can I continue working with Send and the process runs in the background?
Yeah, that's a great question. The operation is basically asynchronous. So we will fetch the data for you. And once it is done, based on your store size, you will get an email from us notifying you that the operation is completed successfully. And from that point onwards, you would be able to also connect and engage with your previous customers.
Simple.
So here in this page, you would still see different type of tasks you can make. I do want to pay your attention around the connect your first form. In most cases, your websites and your store has some forms embedded in it. And what we are enabling you here is basically connecting your forms with your Send account. I'm using Elementor here, so all my forms are based on Elementor. I want to connect those forms with my Send account. So each and every submission coming out from those forms would be also collected by Send. I can click here, Manage, and I can see the different forms that I have installed on my website. I can decide which kind of form do I want to get submission from. I can choose them all. I can choose or select specific ones. And basically, that's it. From now on, each and every submission coming out on my website would be also reflected in my audience page under the contact page.
Gilad, I just want to acknowledge what just happened. You connected all your forms to Send, and you'll get all the submissions only with just one click?
Correct.
Okay.
So maybe to sum it up, you remember that I connected my Who store to Send. You can already see my past customers that had purchased with my store. I can see them here. I can also see, by the way, the revenue of my store up until now. And from that point onwards, I can engage with customers. And relating to your question, my website has quite a few different forms there, and each submission that would be applied in my websites from this point onwards would be also be collected by Send, and I would be able to connect with them.
I wonder how long I'll keep being surprised at just how easy it is to connect your store to Send. It's genuinely surprisingly easy. So maybe my next question will be, once I've completed the setup, what's next? Which flows I should start with?
So maybe we should cover maybe the best or the most simple use cases that you guys have asked for when you fill the questionnaire. So I would maybe start with the welcome series. This is one of the easiest and most effective ways to engage new customers and keep them coming back to your store. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Cool. So I'll head up to the campaign page. And here you could see that we've crafted quite a few templates for you. And in my case, because I want to do some welcome series, I would go to the order-related workflows and just choose the order complete thank you. This is like a good starting point for me. I would click here, edit this workflow, and give it a name. And here I can see on this canvas that I have a simple trigger that is basically the order completed. And then I have a thank you note for that order. But I want to take that one step further. So I would add here a waiting time of 3 days. Okay. and then send another email to my client, giving them 50% off for their next purchase. Okay. Next field I want to set here is the sender name. So this is my name. And then I want to choose a polished and designed template for this email. So you can find here quite a few email templates you can use. I will choose this one. I like this design. I can give it a name. I can keep it as is. And here I'm being redirected to the email editor. Basically, a very simple and intuitive drag and drop editor. As you guys might know from Elementor as a website builder, this is a much more simpler editor focused on email. You're able to do whatever you need in order to design a very polished and very engaging email. You have columns, you have buttons, heading, image, HTML, whatever you need. I won't dive into that into details. I'll just save this as is. Now I can see that email embedded into the email that I want to send. And that's it. I'm saving this email into the campaign. And now you can see that I have the trigger. I have the thank you for your order email. I'm waiting 3 days, and then I'm sending another email, right? And from that point onward, I'm just clicking launch campaign, and that's it. Now the campaign is up and running, and each and every customer that would purchase any of my product will get into that kind of a series, and that's it.
That's nice, but we also know that most visits don't really end up with a purchase. In fact, I think it's around 70% of the carts are being abandoned at the end of the day. So that's actually money sitting there waiting to be picked. So maybe my next request will be to help our viewers grab the cash with the right flow. So maybe you can show us this flow.
Yes, you're right, Barak. Basically, cart abandonment is one of the biggest challenges any online store has. But with Send, the idea we have in mind every time we build anything for you guys is bringing ease to the platform. And in this case, we want to bring customers back to the store in the most easiest way we can. So what you need to do is come back here to the campaign page and then go to the from a template, choose the cart related one, and then choose the abandonment cart recovery workflow. This would be my starting point. I'll give it a name, cart abandonment. I'll use this campaign as my workflow. And now you can see that we have a simple trigger that tells you that once a cart is abandoned, the customer will get his first email. Don't miss out. Your cart is waiting. And if the customer would not purchase upon this email, we will wait another day, and then we'll ask whether the purchase has been completed. If yes, we will thank him, and if not, we will go into this flow. You can review each and every node here. You can edit each and every node here. It's a very simple mechanism. As I showed you before, each node here is editable. You can review it. You can change it and customize it based on your preference. Once you're happy with the results, just click Launch Campaign, and that's it. You're up and running. And this is basically a recovering lost sales in a quick and a hassle-free way. Wow. What do you say?
I'm saying save those money, pick up those, grab those cash from the floor. That's super easy, really. It's amazing. Cool. What about other campaigns, not the ones that are related to behavior, the more seasonal ones, the Black Fridays of the world, the more seasonal ones? Will these campaigns work in the same way, or is it like I'm building the flow in a different way?
Yeah, so this is what we call a broadcast campaign. And broadcast campaign are a bit different from automated flows. Those guys are perfect for sending one-time messages to a specific group of contacts. So in this case, if I want to send a broadcast campaign, I need to go to my audience, okay? And then to create a list, let's say that this list is contacts or attendees that joined my meetup yesterday. Okay, so I'll just give it a name. Meetup Feb 2025. So this is the list. Let's assume for the sake of the demo, that some of the contacts have attended this meetup yesterday. Let's say that those are the contacts that were there. Maybe they filled out a form when they just entered the venue. So I'm adding those lists. You can imagine that those contacts have been added to that list upon submitting the forms that we've integrated before. Here in my case, I know that when I met them yesterday, they gave me consent to send them marketing materials, so I can put that as subscribe to email. I confirm that I got the consent from them. I'm converting them to subscribed. Now I can actually send them this broadcast. Did you see how easy was that? And from that point, I'm just clicking send to list, and I can send them either email and SMS. Because we demoed the email before, maybe I can pick up the SMS option here. I'll just give it a name. Let's say 25%. Thank you for attending yesterday meetup. And here in the SMS message, I can just tell them, thank you guys for attending the meetup yesterday. Here is 25% off for your next purchase. I can add here my store URL, maybe with my products catalog, and that's it. I can click continue here. I can see that I have the recipients, I have content, I have unsubscribe link, continue here. Now I can choose whether to send it right away or maybe to schedule it for later. In my option here, I want to send it right away, send now. And that's it. This campaign would be sent right away to my customer, to that list, and that's it. We have a broadcast campaign set up. It was that easy.
Nice. I think, I asked you if it's different, the way you broadcast those two types of campaign, the seasonal ones versus the ones that are more behavior-based. But I think one thing in common when you're looking on the way you produce them is that it's very intuitive and simple, regardless of the type of campaign you need to produce, which is amazing. Thanks for the demo. Maybe now we can go back to the presentation and discuss pricing, discuss what we called a game changer parameter in the way we conduct the pricing for Send.
We wanted to make pricing as clear, simple, and transparent as possible. So there are no hidden fees, no complicated calculation, and definitely no surprises in this front. What you see is what you get. So what you need to do basically is to choose a credit-based package that fits your needs, whether it's 500 or 500,000 credits per month. You're in control. You just pick the plan that works for you and scale up when you're ready. As I said before, there are no unexpected charges. It's a simple, straightforward way to pay for what you need when you need it. Once you need to upgrade, that's also a super easy operation. And if you need any help from us during that process, we are there to help you.
Yeah, it seems very clear and flexible pricing. And as you mentioned, it's grow on your own pace. And what about the early access? What is the special benefits?
Mm-hmm. So we're introducing an exclusive opportunity for the early access web creator to help us shape the future. So what we're offering here is an exclusive program that are suited for web creators who want to play an active role in shaping the future of Send and making marketing automation for WordPress and WooCommerce simple, seamless, and super impactful. And what we offer for those that would be eligible is to get 1 year of Send for free with 50,000 credits per month. I will say it again, 50,000 credits per month for 1 year. This is a total value of $600. Spots are limited, so don't miss out on being part of something that is really big and impactful. You will help us shape the future of Send by sharing your feedback, your needs, your expectations, bugs, suggest improvement, and so on and so forth. We are here to listen. We will also share with you, our roadmap. We want to get your votes. We will have, a small community that we will create. Maybe you will share the details in a few seconds. And this is like your chance to be at the forefront, helping us building the best email and SMS marketing solution for Elementor, for WordPress, and for WooCommerce. And to me, this is a beginning of a new era. This is moving beyond just building websites. This is the phase in which you would start building businesses, thriving businesses.
It's quite remarkable. You know, I think about the people who watch at the moment, and I think, wow, there are people here that will be part of this movement, that will be part of this change, that will help us shape the future of marketing within WordPress and WooCommerce. It's remarkable to think about that. Let's quickly talk about what's next within your journey with Send. I mean, the people who joined us today. In the next hour or so, please check your inbox for our follow-up email. It will include a link to download the Send zip file, along with a few other helpful links that I will mention in a sec. Then, once you've uploaded the zip file and installed Send, take your time getting started. Start small, like Gilad showed you. Send your first email to yourself, to a friend, to a spouse. Build your first flow and get comfortable with the platform. As we've just seen, it's incredibly easy and intuitive. And if you feel uncomfortable or something's not going right, or you would like to see something else, this is exactly why we're going to also initiate our Slack community. So within this email that we will send you in an hour, you will also find a link to our new Slack channel. This is the community channel. Please use it. It's for you. It's, as Gilad mentioned, to share feedback, thoughts, bugs, whatever is on your mind. It's also a great way to expand your network. And if you want, you can also connect with others. Slack channel is there for you. And with that, our first ever Send webinar comes to an end. Gilad, thank you for joining. And
thank you, Barak. It was a real pleasure being here, and thank you for hosting this important webinar. And as I mentioned before, to me, this is the beginning of a new step, not only for Elementor, but also for our clients, for our web creators. We are here to empower you. We know that you're looking for simple solutions. We know that you're looking to offer more services to your clients. That's why we've built Send. And we are in the hope that you would find it exciting as we are. And we are sure that this is like a new beginning for you guys too.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who joined us today. And we'll see you in the next webinar or even sooner on Slack. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.